Lake Nasser, named after a former president of Egypt, is one of the world's largest artificial lakes. And Lake Nasser is in Nubia. That's what it said on Brunel's map that he bought at Stanford's in the early 1850s. The company was established. It shows a lake 510 kilometers long, 100 kilometers of which are in Sudan. Between 1958 and 1970, the second dam to be built in Aswan, the High Dam, formed a reservoir for 100 million Egyptians, and the government has imposed limited use. Very few ships are allowed to operate, and each one's inspected for its ability to not pollute regarding sewerage and oil. The river comes from Uganda, but on the White Nile, but chiefly from the Blue Nile from Ethiopia. Ethiopia has built a dam which so far hasn't affected the water level as feared in Egypt, which was a subject of geopolitics. There's very few settlements on the shore, and we're at one now at Armada. Silence and tranquility is the phrase of the day, except for the snapping sound of crocodiles as they feast on fish. Few folk come here because there are fewer and smaller temples. And I've come here aboard the vessel, the Prince Abbas. And what we're going to do, we're going to pan the camera and pick up the other ship that's following us. We're on a vessel that takes 130 passengers, but we've only got about 15 to 17 on this vessel, which has got something in common with the film Death on the Nile. Plus, this ship looks very much like the ship used in the Death on the Nile film with its decks and cabins. And there is a firearm on board, but it's in the form of an armed guard. Few passengers, just like the film. I'm very pleased to say to you that currently all passengers are accounted for and are happily enjoying this serene environment.